What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with of course our Tour de France playthrough here on PCM. It's been a festival of sport here in real life. I've watched Tour de France Stage 7, Wimbledon all day long, and now it's Spain, Germany as well. Obviously you guys will know the results of that. It's currently 1-1 in extra time. Anyway, in today's playthrough we have two chances for the sprinters on stage 10 and 12, but stage 11 is the big one today. It's over 210 kilometers long, a medium mountain day according to the game, but we have some ferocious percentages. Oh my word, up to almost 15% right there, almost 15 again. This is going to be a big day in the GC, and dare I say it, it suits Primoz very well indeed. A very straightforward sprint stage today, of course, but let's recap the situation in the race, because unlike real life, Jonas Vingegaard has been the man to beat over week 1. Wout is still here in the GC somehow, but then we have Remco at 17, Pogacar at 22, and Roglic at 32 seconds. Over a minute then to the riders behind, so clearly there is a top 4 in the GC forming. In the green jersey, we're there with Danny Van Poppel. Mountains jersey is owned by Kevin Genietz as well, and DVP on a -1 day, but hopefully we can do a good job in the sprints. Okay, intermediate sprint time here. Van der Poel giving the green jersey Jasper Philipsen a big lead out. Marco Allaire trying to rival him, but Van Poppel blocked in a little bit. If we can just grab Philipsen's wheel ourselves, move Allaire to the side, this should be pretty decent for Van Poppel. We're blocked in a little, no acceleration, can't follow any of the pure sprinters. Wow, that wasn't even close. I don't think we're going to get any points really there at all with Van Poppel. We got a single point. Yeah, not looking good. And finally, we see at this Tour de France, Jonas Abrahamsen up the road. One of the strongest riders right now in the real Tour. 78 stamina, could be 85, I reckon. Here we go then, guys. It is crunch time right now. 16k to go. Glasses are on, and Nico Denz is trying to get Allaire and Van Poppel to the front of this peloton. So Denz is to the front. Allaire and Van Poppel not there for now, as the breakaway are caught with 10k to go. Sprint trains all over this road. And talking about our strategy a little bit, we do have this little short false flat drag, and of course we have tried to follow the wheels so far and it hasn't really worked for DVP. So today we're going to try and change it up a little bit as Denz is now done. Allaire try to stay here on this little false flat drag. Of course that is a big ask for the big Austrian. Van Poppel as well getting forced off the wheel. This isn't ideal, and you can see Wout van Aert coming up. Allaire sprint right now to try and get Van Poppel back to the front of this group. Where are the wheels? Where can we follow? There is Cavendish. Van Poppel just go for the line here. We're out of red anyway. We're going to be nowhere near the stage win, but Wout van Aert is coming close. But is he going to be robbed on the line? Yes, he is, and Biniam Girmay wins a stage at the Tour de France for Eritrea. I'll put it on screen right now if you missed it, but Biniam Girmay's tweet, "Let me open the door." He put it on Instagram, all his socials as well, but it really hit home. That caption, opening the door, the first black African to win a stage at the Tour de France. Unbelievable stuff. And he's done it here too. But now it's time for the GC battle to renew itself. And yeah, the Pas de Peyrol, I think I'm going to go with. I remember it at the 2020 Tour de France. Danny Martinez won from the breakaway that day, and Roglic stayed on the wheel of Pogacar. Of course, a lot has happened in those 4 years, but if we can follow Poggi today on this stage, I'll be very happy. So I am expecting a big fight for today's breakaway. Nico Denz is our first rider to attack. Matteo Sobrero on this plus day. I really want him up the road. He has 79 medium mountain here. If we can get both riders in the breakaway, would be brilliant for us. As you see, more attacks. Lenny Martinez, a very good climber. So obviously medium mountain is the stat to look out for here. Pogacar with that 84, he's going to be the big rider to watch. But with these downhills as well, I wonder if Remco Evenepoel on that 69 downhill could maybe be vulnerable, and in the same respect, maybe the likes of Carlos Rodriguez with 80 could definitely try to capitalise. Anyway, 16 riders up the road in the breakaway. Nico Denz is here. We'll have a quick look through right now. Campanets, a rider in form. Kevin Vauquelin, my man. Kevin Genietz in polka dots as well, and Sobrero is here too. It's a strong group that could go on to take the stage. I'm thinking of these guys as satellite riders though. Tempo is rapid today as we approach the pointy end of the stage, and it's 6 minutes between the peloton and the breakaway. UAE have been on the front all day. This is why they signed Nils Pollitt. He's earning his money today. The Col de Neuron looks like nothing on this profile. 8.3% 4 kilometers. It's still a beast, and we have plenty more to follow. And you know what? The peloton are not giving in to the breakaway here, UAE, and their super team putting in a massive job for Poggi. Okay, but now we get to the foot of the climb and things stall a little bit for Visma. UAE no longer pacing, and let's see how things unfold. 5 minutes is the gap, and maybe this lead for the breakaway is about to shoot up again. Nope, don't think so. Adam Yates comes to the front. This is scary hour. And honestly, Matteo Sobrero could win this stage on this +2 day. I'm pretty sure of it. He'll definitely be in with a chance of a top 3 at the very, very least. But we know that Roglic is our big goal for this Tour de France. And now look at the rhythm being set. Joao Almeida is now done for the day. Oh my word. This is a mad stage, and I predict massive gaps here. So in the breakaway, we get Dens and Sobrero over the Pas de Peyrol, probably the hardest climb of the day on paper. Still 12 riders in that group. Back in the peloton, we are to the front with Hindley. We can now sit up with him and Vlasov as well, as there's 49 riders in this peloton with more going back all the time. There goes Jan Tratnik for Visma Lease Bike. Juan Ayuso is now dropped for UAE as well. Who do they have left actually for Pogacar? Let's have a look. As Mikel Landa trying to put the pressure on in the descent. Pogacar is here. And you know what? I don't think he has a single teammate left in this group. He's used everyone with still 25k to go. Okay, and you know what? I think this is a great chance for us to put some pressure on with Roglic, but Pogacar has the same idea. The Visma Lease Bike riders try to react. Look at Pogacar. He's simply riding away with Mikel Landa up the road. Is he panicking about Mikel Landa? Landismo is alive at the Tour de France. And here we go. Remco Evenepoel attacks with 1k to go. Primoz Roglic tries to follow as Bob Jungels is done. He can help out Jai Hindley. Evenepoel does crack a little, and Roglic, can we kick away from Remco Evenepoel? Okay, Dens, drop back right now because Primoz Roglic has distanced the rest of the GC favourites bar Tadej Pogacar. Can we cement this gap with Evenepoel fighting? Vingegaard is struggling, trying to use his teammates. So we join up with Kevin Vauquelin, who is actually going to help Primoz Roglic. We'll grab some water. Pogacar and Evenepoel trying to chase with Jorgensen further back. I feel like we may see a surprise from Kevin Vauquelin, a rider I really rate quite highly. Hopefully he can do something at this year's race. Let's see. Kevin Vauquelin, he has been listening to my praise of him. Oh my word, I absolutely adore Kevin Vauquelin. I swear we have not paid Kevin Vauquelin, we have not paid him anything, but he has literally led out Primoz Roglic to join up with Nico Dens, who can now put in a massive effort. We have Pogacar and Evenepoel on the wheel, but Vingegaard, the yellow jersey, is behind. Vauquelin is now cracked. What an effort. And can Jorgensen do the job here? And I'm sorry, Matteo Sobrero, I'm so sorry, but you're not going to be able to fight for this stage win today. We have more important matters with Primoz Roglic's GC in a massively exciting situation, with Jorgensen unable to close the gap. And what's happening now, because Tadej Pogacar has decided to attack himself. Let's use the gels on Roglic, but we have brought in Tadej Pogacar. Now it is Sobrero's go to help out Primoz. Dens, what an effort today. Sit on the back if you can. We have 30 seconds on Vingegaard, who is now giving his all to bring in Matteo Sobrero. We have 3k to go. Let's kick over the top of this climb and accelerate into the descent. Dens, in fact, let's try and stay on the wheel of Evenepoel if you can up the road. Who's going to take stage victory? It's going to be victory for Lenny Martinez ahead of his teammate Kevin Genietz. 1k to go for Matteo Sobrero, trying to lead out Primoz Roglic to sprint to gain as much time as he can. Here comes Pogacar. Can we beat him? And again, we are pretty much tied with Tadej Pogacar, beating him to the line. I've sat up with Nico Dens, and Jonas Vingegaard has lost the maillot jaune. What a stage again, but nothing to separate Primoz, Pogacar and Remco Evenepoel, who does finish in the same time frame, and we gain almost, in fact, over 30 seconds to the yellow jersey of Jonas Vingegaard, which does mean Remco Evenepoel moves into yellow, and there are 16 seconds separating the top 4 at this Tour de France. It's Remco, Tadej, Primoz and Jonas. And 2 minutes now between Jonas and 5th place Pello Bilbao. Vlasov and Hindley move up a place each, so we still have 3 riders in that top 10. And I do feel a bit bad for Matteo Sobrero. He probably could have won today's stage, and Primoz still would have gained time on Jonas, or at least Matteo would have had the chance to win today's stage, but we're focused on Primoz here. Alright, one more stage today, and it is another chance for the sprinters. Hopefully Danny can do better than 24th, I think we got last time. Okay, a big breakaway. 14 riders is up the road. It seems the peloton pretty happy with the situation as well. You can see some of the names here. Lawrence Rex, Valentin Madaras, I know Victor Campanat's here again. We're just going to let the sprint teams do their work. Bad moment for Pogacar as Tim Wellens is going to withdraw from the Tour de France. A big loss for that UAE team. So just looking through the GC leaders of the race, obviously we held the jersey with Roglic for a couple of stages. Then it went to Ciccone after Wout held it on stage 1. Then Jonas took over and now Remco. So the only rider out of the big four who hasn't had it so far is this man right here. So I'm determined to put up a better fight at this intermediate sprint. I mean, there's 1 point available. We're going to go for it anyway. So Van Poppel does lose the wheel a little bit. We're going to try and jump early on these guys, try to find a way through. Can we follow Jasper Philipsen? We're in a good position to take the lone point still available at this intermediate sprint, but we don't have it. Jasper Philipsen, he does extend his lead by a single point. I'll tell you what, it's been a draining day so far despite the transitional nature of the stage. Still, we have 2 minutes to this 14-13 now rider breakaway. It's causing the sprint team some issues, to say the least. Oh my word, it's a big moment because the white jersey, Carlos Rodriguez, has gone down, and the former holder of the yellow jersey, Jonas Vingegaard, is down as well. Same with Tadej Pogacar. These guys are going to make it back in. I'm not going to do the unsportsmanlike thing of pressing on. Neither are Quick-Step. 16k to go for the riders at the front, and the now 10 rider breakaway do have almost 2 minutes. I do see the win coming from this group. Kicking myself a little for not joining it, but it has been a good opportunity for our guys to just let other teams do the work. We're going to position here and see if we have a chance, but my money is on the breakaway. And what's helping this group is Tiller and Bergado do have teammates in old Christian Eiking and Anthony Turgi. Campanet is done. He's been working for Cedric Boulens. What's a man? Bergado is done too. And so is old Christian Eiking, who I assume has been working for Rasmus Tiller. 8k to go. Still 2 minutes. The stage is the breakaway. So let's see how this unfolds. Stefan Kung is done. Probably the favourite, I would say, in terms of surviving to the finish at least. Now we have Page, Turgi, Boulens and Rasmus Tiller, who puts in a big dig. Let's see if we can stay to the front with Nico Denz. Only 3k to go there. Tiller is now cooked. Page and Boulens managed to follow. We're still here at the front of the peloton, but definitely now the stage is for the breakaway. Let's cut to the front and see how this goes. It's Tiller, Page and Cedric Boulens who has something left perhaps. Under the Flamme Rouge, Boulens does kick now. Can he sprint to victory at the Tour de France? Hugo Page coming late, but Cedric Boulens is going to hold on for a special victory. We're going to sprint behind, but it's only going to be for the backup places. Shame we missed out on the chance to win the stage there. I thought we should have perhaps joined the group when I saw the size of the breakaway. Anyway, doesn't matter too much because in the GC fight, Primoz Roglic is in third, but at 15 seconds to Pogacar, Evenepoel in first, Pogacar second and Vingegaard third. It is heating up with only 9 stages to go now. And I can assure you next time we have some massive mountains and this GC picture is going to change all over again. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today guys. Leave a like if you did. Smash subscribe if you're new and I'll see you in the next one.